Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Washington Nationals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. The Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-0. The Cincinnati Reds put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-1. Miles Mikolas twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Cardinals flew past the Orioles 1-0. The Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-4. The Toronto Blue Jays took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-4. The Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-2. The Mariners beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. The A's defeated the Twins 5-2. The Rangers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as nothing. And that's what's happening around the baseball. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Giants. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. At the plate, Carlos Sepulveda, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flores to his left. He's there. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. The 1-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, a 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left for LA. It's the Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Smith gathers, and a good throw just beats him. Duggar almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting third.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Giants down in order. Still no score. Next up is Max Muncy. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh. 1 and 2 count.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
into right field. That's a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
That is 7. The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting fifth.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Buehler has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Line drive base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Digging in, Buster Posey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Second and third, 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Crawford, 33 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. A pause, and the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Belt has a play. 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Into the box, Carlos Sepulveda. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's up.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Duggar's there for it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the third now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he falls behind 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. In now, Wilmer Flores. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set and the pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, and it's fouled away. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Betts. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder.
Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ball 1.
That's it, ball.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So digging in now, Max Muncy. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging away there, it's 3-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Duggar's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Seager is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. And he'll get in there safely.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-1 LA. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that brings up Evan Longoria. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. This is in the air to right. Bellinger is there. 2 down. Here's Buster Posey now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. too high, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to Crawford for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Skied into very shallow right. Over now is Pence to make the grab. 2 away now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Bellinger, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded deep in the hole by Flores. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Jock Peterson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called in the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And there's 1 away. Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The center fielder, number 6.
So now to the plate, Steven Duggar.
Duggar.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
This is on the ground over to first. Gets dirty and gloves it in time. Logan Webb will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Logan Webb.
Top half of the sixth about to get started. Standing in, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. Webb, 23 years old. He was a 4th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Still even at 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Walker Buehler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pence on the run, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. Last time through was a base hit. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Again, another foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Flores is retired, and there's one away. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the 0-1.
No, that's down. Ball. 2-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. This one's flared toward left center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is pulled into right, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Settling in now, Carlos Sepulveda, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That's popped up. Longoria has room in foul territory, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Mookie Betts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
1 ball, no strike.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Back goes Pence. Gone! We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Max Muncy will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. But the Dodgers add on. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 35.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes ball one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, beautiful dive. How about that? Stepping into the box, Logan Webb. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he hit him.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire. New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Jock Peterson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Yastrzemski is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in, Corey Seager is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Taken in by Flores, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Chris Taylor will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Lays off, 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. At the plate, Carlos Sepulveda. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pedro Baez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 52.
Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Muncy is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
6-1 the final tally today. Los Angeles took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Walker Buehler earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.